Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today, inshallah rahman, we will discuss about pronoun. First of all, I will tell you that what is a pronoun. My dear students, a pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. Is a word used instead or in place of a noun. I will make you clear this point with the help of an example. Look here, my dear students. Harry is absent because Harry is ill. Because Harry is ill. Stop. My dear students, it is better to avoid repetition of Harry. Therefore, instead of writing Harry 1 and 2 times, instead of writing Harry 2 times, we can replace it with he. So here he is a pronoun because it's used in place of a noun. It has been used in place of Harry. So we can write the sentence like this: Harry is absent because he is ill. Here he is a pronoun because this is a word. He is a word used instead or in place of a noun. Okay. There are different types of this pronouns. First of all, look here, my dear students. Personal pronoun. Personal pronoun. This is the first type. Pronouns that talk about people. That talk about people are called personal pronouns. For example, I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. They are called personal pronouns because they all stand for three persons. First person, second person, and third person. First person is the person who is speaking. जो बात कर रहा है, that's the first person. And the person spoken to, जिसके साथ हम बात कर रहे हैं, that is the second person. Okay. And the person spoken of, जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, that is the third person. So, first person, second person, and third person. Look here, my dear students. Pronouns used in subject place. First of all, I will tell you that what is a subject. Somebody who does work is a subject in a sentence. Look here, my dear students. I will write here an example. What is a subject? Somebody who does work. Who does work is a subject in a sentence. For example, Henry is writing a letter. Here, Henry is subject because he does work. ये काम कर रहा है, that's why he's a Henry is a subject. So somebody who does work is the subject in a sentence. And object, what's an object? Over which the work is done. Over which work is done. Work is done. जिस पे काम किया जा रहा है, that is the object in a sentence. For example, Ram cracks plates in the hall. Here, cracks, this is the object. Sorry, this is the verb. Cracks is the verb. And plates, this is the object. What is verb? This is the main part of a sentence. Verb is a main part of a sentence. A sentence cannot exist without a verb. Okay, so Ram does work, subject does work, or the object. Here, this is the object because work is done on this. Therefore, this is the object. So, this was about subject and object. Okay, now let's move. Here, my dear students, pronouns used in subject place. I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. These are all pronouns that are used in subject place. Now, pronouns used in object place. Me, us, you, him, her, it, and them. Then, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns means pronouns that show possession. My, mine, our, ours, your, yours, his, her, hers, its, their, and their. These are all pronouns that show possession, or these are possessive pronouns. Now let's move towards another type, reflexive pronoun. What are reflexive pronouns? Actually, reflexive pronouns, they represent the action performed by the subject is on the subject itself. What does this mean? It means that when the action performed by the subject is on the subject itself. These are called reflexive pronouns because they reflect back to the subject. And one thing you should remember, that subject and object are the same. When subject and object are the same, reflexive pronouns are used. When they are used, when subject and object are the same, because I told you people that when the action performed by the subject is on the subject itself, जब subject कोई काम कर रहा है और इसका action it is on the subject itself, those are called reflexive pronouns. Okay, when subject and object are the same, reflexive pronouns are used. Okay, there are only 8 reflexive pronouns in English: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Now I will give you some examples. Look here, my dear students. I hurt myself. Look here, I hurt myself. Here subject and object are same. Myself is a reflexive pronoun. They hurt themselves. Here themselves, this is a reflexive pronoun. I saw myself in the mirror. This is a reflexive pronoun because their subject and object are the same. She hurt herself while playing. Here subject and object are same, therefore herself is a reflexive pronoun. He solved this problem himself. Himself is a reflexive pronoun. He talks to himself. Reflexive pronouns, subject and object are the same persons. Okay. Now let's move towards third type, that is emphatic pronoun. An emphatic pronoun is that which is used to add emphasis to the subject of the sentence. For example, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves, and yourself. Yourselves. My dear students, you have noticed that the examples of reflexive pronouns and emphatic pronouns are almost same, but there is a difference between reflexive pronouns and emphatic pronouns. What is the difference? Look here. Reflexive pronouns, they are used as objects of the verb when the action of the verb returns to the doer. I already have told you, my dear students, that when the action performed by the subject is on the subject itself, they are called reflexive pronouns because they reflect back to the subject. Okay, here they are used to emphasize noun or pronoun only. Okay, and here in reflexive pronoun, subject and object are the same. For example, I hurt myself. Here subject and object are same, and here myself is a reflexive pronoun. Here example in emphatic pronoun is she herself opened the door. Here herself is emphatic pronoun because they are only used to emphasize noun. They are used to emphasize noun or pronoun. Okay, let's move towards the examples of this. There are some examples. I myself is enough to solve the problem. Here myself is a emphatic pronoun because it emphasizes the this noun, or here this is a emphatic pronoun. Okay, he himself knows me very well. Himself is an emphatic pronoun. She herself opened the door. Herself here is an emphatic pronoun because I already told you that there is a difference between emphatic pronouns and reflexive pronouns. In reflexive pronouns, you have to remember one important thing, that subject and object are the same. Here these emphatic pronouns are only used to emphasize the noun or pronoun they represent. Okay, now let's move towards the fourth type, that is indefinite pronouns. What are indefinite pronouns? Sometimes the pronouns used in a sentence do not refer to any particular thing or person. These are used in a general way. When the pronouns are not used to describe any particular thing or person, when they are used in a general way, such pronouns are known as indefinite pronouns. For example, anybody, everybody, somebody, nobody, each, anyone, everyone, someone, no one, either, one, anything, everything, something, neither, nothing, each, and either. These are all indefinite pronouns. All these indefinite pronouns are singular. My dear students, there is a rule that singular indefinite pronoun subjects always take singular verbs. I will give an example. There is a party at our place on Saturday and everybody is welcome. Here, my dear students, I told you that there is a rule that singular indefinite pronoun subjects take singular verbs. What is I will tell you, I will make you clear this point with the help of this example. Everybody, this is a singular indefinite verb, and I told you that with singular indefinite pronoun, singular verb is used. Here is a singular verb, so here I have used this singular verb. There's a party at our place on Saturday and everybody is welcome. Okay, you look worried. Is something wrong? Here this is singular indefinite pronoun. With it I use singular verb. One of my friends is a doctor. One, this is a singular indefinite pronoun. Here I use a singular verb. So you should remember this important rule that with these singular indefinite pronouns, singular verbs are used. Now let's move towards their examples. Nobody can help you in the this issue. Sorry, nobody here. This is an indefinite pronoun. Did you ask anybody to come? This is a singular indefinite pronoun. Somebody has stolen my watch. This is an indefinite pronoun. Okay, so you should remember one important thing that sometimes when the pronoun is used in a sentence, do not refer to any particular thing or person. They are used in a general way. Such pronouns are called indefinite pronouns. And I also told you a rule, very important rule, that singular indefinite pronouns subjects take singular verbs. Okay, this was all about today. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.